What if the person you trust most made a life-changing decision behind your back? Sometimes, the truth behind a betrayal is more powerful and more heartbreaking than you ever imagined. What would you do? The smell of pancakes fills the kitchen as sunlight streams through the window. Sam stands at the stove, flipping a pancake, humming softly. The family budget notebook sits open on the counter, numbers neat and tidy. She glances at it, feeling proud. Everything is on track. Bills paid, savings growing, dreams within reach. Jacob walks in, rubbing his eyes, hair still messy from sleep. He grins and grabs a mug. "Morning, Sam. Smells amazing." She smiles, pouring syrup into a small bowl. "Morning. I made your favorite. Big day today." He shrugs, pouring coffee. "Just work stuff. But I was thinking, our anniversary's coming up. Maybe we could finally book that trip to the lake." Sam's face lights up. "Yes, I've been saving for it. We could rent a cabin, take Owen fishing, maybe even get ice cream every night." Jacob laughs, sitting at the table. "You and your plans. You always make things happen." She sits beside him, notebook in hand. "I like knowing where we stand. It helps me sleep at night." Owen rushes in, backpack bouncing. "Mom, Dad, can we go to the arcade this weekend?" Sam ruffles his hair. "If you finish your homework, we'll see." Jacob winks at Owen. "Better get to it, champ." Owen grabs a pancake and runs out, syrup dripping. Sam leans back, sipping her coffee. "I love mornings like this. Just us, no worries." Jacob nods, but his eyes drift to his phone, buzzing on the counter. He stands, checking the screen. "I'll be right back," he says, stepping onto the porch. Sam watches him go, her smile fading a little. He's been getting more calls lately, always stepping outside to answer. She wonders who it is, but tells herself not to worry. She turns back to her notebook, reviewing numbers. The savings are solid. She's planned for every bill, every surprise. She writes, "Lake trip," in the margin, circling it with a little heart. Jacob's voice is low outside, just out of earshot. Sam glances through the window, curiosity tugging at her. He paces, voice tense. But when he comes back in, he's smiling again. "Everything okay?" she asks, trying to sound casual. He nods, grabbing his keys. "Just work. I'll be late tonight, but I'll bring home dinner." Promise. Sam closes her notebook, watching him leave. The house feels a little emptier, but she pushes the feeling away. She trusts Jacob. They've always worked as a team. She stacks the breakfast plates, humming again, but her mind drifts. She wonders if life will always feel this easy. She hopes so. As the morning sun warms the kitchen, Sam sets her notebook on the shelf, her sense of security wrapped up in every page. She doesn't know it yet, but everything is about to change. The bank lobby is quiet, the hum of the air conditioning filling the space. Sam stands at the counter, her heart pounding as she stares at the screen. Her eyes widen in disbelief. "What?" she whispers, staring at the nearly empty savings account balance. The teller glances up, concern in her eyes. "Is everything okay, ma'am?" Sam shakes her head, hands trembling. "No, I need to call my husband." She steps outside, fumbling with her phone. Her fingers are clumsy as she dials Jacob's number. It rings, then goes to voicemail. "Jacob, please call me back," she says, her voice shaking. "We need to talk." The street noise blurs into the background as Sam's mind races. How could this happen? Where did the money go? She remembers the careful plans they made. The family budget notebook she keeps on the kitchen table. The savings were for their family vacation, for emergencies, for their future. A memory flashes, her father's steady voice, gentle but firm. Trust is the foundation of any marriage, Sam. Without it, everything else falls apart. Sam blinks away tears, trying to stay strong. At home, the front door creaks. Sam steps inside, heart heavy. Jacob is there, pacing, not meeting her eyes. "Jacob," she says, her voice tight. "I checked the bank. Our savings. It's almost gone." He stops, swallowing hard. "I had no choice, Sam." "No choice?" she repeats, her disbelief turning to anger. "You didn't tell me. You didn't ask me. How could you?" Jacob looks away, rubbing the back of his neck. "I was trying to protect you." "Protect me? By spending our money without telling me?" Sam's voice cracks. Their son, Owen, walks in, sensing the tension. "Mom, Dad, what's wrong?" Sam forces a smile. "Nothing, sweetie, just grown-up stuff." Owen nods, but his eyes are worried. Jacob tries to explain, but his words stumble. "I didn't want to worry you. Things got complicated." "Complicated?" Sam's eyes flash. "You should have trusted me. We're supposed to be a team." Jacob's shoulders slump. "I'm sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing." Sam shakes her head, tears falling. "I don't know if I can forgive this." The room feels colder, the distance between them growing. She looks at Owen, then back at Jacob. "I need time. I need answers." Jacob nods, silent. Sam closes the door behind her, the sound echoing in the empty house. "What would you do if you discovered your partner spent your savings without telling you? Would you be able to forgive them? Share your story below." Sam sits at the kitchen table, staring at the budget notebook. The numbers blur as she tries to make sense of everything. Her trust is shattered, but her resolve is growing. She knows she can't stay silent. She has to find the truth, no matter how hard it is. The clock ticks loudly in the quiet house. Sam takes a deep breath, ready to face whatever comes next. Later that evening, the house is quiet, except for the soft hum of the refrigerator. Sam sits on the couch, her hands wrapped around a mug of tea. Owen is in his room, the sound of his video game faint through the walls. Jacob enters the living room, hesitating. "Sam, can we talk?" She looks up, eyes tired but steady. "I'm listening." He sits down across from her, running a hand through his hair. "I know I messed up. I should have told you. I didn't want to burden you." Sam's voice is low. "We're partners, Jacob. Burden or not, we face things together." He nods, swallowing hard. "I was scared. Things got worse than I thought." "Then why didn't you come to me?" she asks, her voice breaking. Jacob's eyes meet hers. "I was ashamed. I didn't want you to think I was weak." Sam's tears spill over. "I don't want a perfect husband. I want honesty. I want trust." He reaches out, taking her hand gently. "I promise, no more secrets. I want to fix this." She squeezes his hand, hope flickering. "It's going to take time, but I'm willing to try." The room feels warmer, the distance beginning to close. Sam leans back, closing her eyes. The road ahead is uncertain, but for the first time, she feels a spark of hope. The night deepens, and the house settles into a fragile peace. The kitchen is quiet, the clock ticking louder than usual. Sam stands at the sink, washing dishes she barely remembers using. Jacob sits at the table, scrolling through his phone, glancing up every few seconds. He clears his throat. "Sam, do you want coffee?" She doesn't answer, focusing on a stubborn spot on a plate. The silence stretches between them, heavy and cold. Jacob tries again. "I'll make extra, just in case." Sam dries her hands and leaves the room, her footsteps soft on the stairs. At dinner, Sam sets the table for Owen, but skips her own plate. She barely touches her food, eyes fixed on the wall. Jacob tries to start a conversation, but Sam's answers are short and flat. Owen looks between his parents, confusion on his face. "Mom, is everything okay?" Sam forces a smile. "Just tired, honey? Eat your veggies?" Owen nods, pushing peas around his plate. After dinner, he brings Sam a drawing of the three of them at the lake. "We'll still go, right, Mom?" Sam's heart aches. She hugs him tight. "We'll see, buddy." Later that night, Sam opens the fridge and stares at the untouched anniversary cake. The frosting is perfect, but the celebration never happened. She closes the door, her resentment growing. The next day, Monica Ruiz stops by, carrying a bag of groceries. She takes one look at Sam and frowns. "You look like you haven't slept in days. What's going on?" Sam sighs, sitting at the kitchen table. "Jacob spent our savings. He won't tell me why. I don't know what to do." Monica puts a hand on Sam's arm. "You can't let this slide. You deserve answers. You deserve respect." Sam shakes her head, voice trembling. "He keeps saying he had no choice, but I can't trust him until I know the truth." Monica's voice is gentle, but firm. "Don't let him shut you out. Stand your ground, Sam. You're stronger than you think." Sam nods, wiping her eyes. "I just wanted things to be simple. I wanted to feel safe." Monica squeezes her hand. "You have every right to ask for the truth. Don't give up." That night, Sam sits alone in the living room, the glow of the TV flickering across her face. Jacob sits on the other end of the couch, silent. The distance between them feels wider than ever. Sam glances at the fridge, knowing the cake is still there, untouched, just like her hope. She knows she can't keep living in silence. She closes her eyes, making a promise to herself. She won't let this go. She will find out what happened, no matter what it takes. The kitchen is quiet, except for the hum of the fridge and the soft clatter of dishes. Sam stands by the sink, her hands gripping the counter. Jacob walks in, glancing at her, sensing the tension in the air. Sam's voice is low but sharp. "We need to talk, now." Jacob sets down his keys, trying to keep his tone calm. "Sam, can this wait until Owen's asleep?" She shakes her head, eyes blazing. I'm done waiting. I want the truth, Jacob. All of it. Where did our savings go?" Jacob looks away, rubbing his forehead. "I told you, it's complicated." Sam steps closer, her voice trembling. "You spent everything we worked for, without telling me. You lied, Jacob. You betrayed me." He flinches, his shoulders tense. "I didn't lie. I couldn't tell you. I did it for the family." Sam's anger boils over. "For the family? Or for yourself? Because right now, it feels like you broke us. You broke my trust." Jacob's voice cracks. "Please, Sam. I had no choice. I was trying to protect you." She laughs bitterly. "Protect me? By hiding things? That's not protection, Jacob. That's cowardice." He fidgets with his wedding ring, eyes darting to the floor. "You wouldn't understand. I needed more time." Sam's voice rises, but she doesn't shout. "You had time. You had chances to tell me. But you kept shutting me out. I deserve to know what happened." Jacob's hands shake as he tries to explain. "I didn't want to make things worse. I thought I could fix it before you found out." Sam's voice wavers, pain mixing with anger. "You don't get to decide that. We're supposed to be a team." A small sound comes from the hallway. Owen stands there, clutching his favorite book, eyes wide. "Mom? Dad? Are you fighting?" Sam softens, forcing a smile. "It's okay, honey. We're just talking." Owen nods, but his face is pale. He turns and disappears into his room, closing the door quietly behind him. The silence that follows is heavy. Sam's anger fades, replaced by guilt. Jacob's voice is barely above a whisper. I'm sorry, Sam. I never wanted to hurt you. Or Owen. She wipes her eyes, her voice raw. Then tell me the truth, please. Jacob hesitates, then finally nods. I will. I promise. Just give me one more day. I need to get everything together. Then I'll tell you everything. Sam studies his face, searching for honesty. One day, that's all you get. He nods, relief and worry mixing in his eyes. Thank you. Sam turns away, her heart heavy. She listens to the quiet house, the distant sound of Owen's door, the steady tick of the clock. She wonders if she'll ever be able to trust Jacob again. If you were Sam, would you walk away or keep fighting for the truth? Why? Let us know in the comments. The night settles in, thick with unanswered questions. Sam stands alone in the kitchen, determined to get the truth, no matter how much it hurts. The house is quiet, shadows stretching across the living room. Sam sits on the couch, arms folded, waiting. Jacob enters, a thick folder clutched in his hands. He looks tired, older somehow. He sits down, setting the folder on the coffee table. You deserve the truth, Sam. All of it. She nods, her voice barely above a whisper. I'm listening. Jacob opens the folder. A faded photo falls out. 2 boys, arms around each other, grinning at the camera. He picks it up, his hands shaking. That's me and David, my brother. We were close, once. Sam glances at the picture, then at the stack of papers. What does this have to do with our savings? Jacob takes a deep breath. I got a call from the hospital. David was in the ER. No insurance. They said he might not make it without surgery. I didn't know what else to do. He slides a pile of medical bills toward her. The numbers blur in the dim light. Sam's eyes widen. You paid for everything? He nods, voice breaking. All of it. Every cent we had saved. I couldn't let him die, Sam. No matter what's happened between us, he's still my brother. Sam's anger flickers, replaced by confusion and pain. Why didn't you tell me? Why did you keep this a secret? Jacob looks down, twisting the photo in his hands. I was ashamed. I thought you'd say no. You know how things have been with David. I didn't want another fight. I didn't want you to think I was choosing him over you and Owen. Sam's voice softens, but her hurt is clear. You should have trusted me. We're supposed to make these decisions together. Jacob nods, tears in his eyes. I know, I messed up, but I made a promise when we were kids. I told David I'd always protect him, no matter what. I couldn't break that promise, not when it mattered most. A memory flashes in Jacob's mind. 2 boys on a swing set, David falling and scraping his knee. Jacob kneeling beside him, whispering, I'll always look out for you. I promise. He wipes his eyes, pushing the bills closer. I know I hurt you. I know I broke your trust. But I couldn't let him die, Sam. I just couldn't. Sam stares at the faded photo, her heart twisting. She sees the pain in Jacob's eyes, the weight he's been carrying alone. She picks up the photo, tracing the edges with her thumb. You should have told me. I would have listened. I would have helped. Jacob's voice is raw. I was scared. I'm still scared. I don't know how to fix this. Sam closes her eyes, overwhelmed by heartbreak, anger, and a strange sense of empathy. She wants to scream, but she also wants to hold Jacob and tell him it will be okay. The clock ticks, the room heavy with everything unsaid. Sam finally speaks, her voice trembling. We'll figure it out, but no more secrets, Jacob. Not ever again. Jacob nods, relief and regret mixing in his eyes. No more secrets. I promise. Sam sets the photo on top of the folder, a silent symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The night feels different, still painful, but a little less lonely. Morning sunlight creeps across the kitchen table. Sam sits with her budget notebook open, pen in hand, but the pages are messy now. Numbers crossed out, new plans scribbled in the margins. She stares at the mess, her mind spinning. Jacob moves quietly around the kitchen, careful not to disturb her. The air between them is thick with things unsaid. Sam wants to be angry, to yell, but all she feels is tired. A knock at the door breaks the silence. Monica steps in, her eyes searching Sam's face. "You look like you haven't slept," Sam sighs, closing the notebook. "I haven't. Jacob told me everything. He spent our savings to save his brother's life." Monica sits beside her, gentle. "That's a lot to take in." Sam nods, her voice low. "I'm so angry, Monica. He lied to me. But I can't ignore what he did. He saved someone's life. How do I forgive that and still be mad?" Monica puts a hand over hers. "You don't have to forgive him right away, or at all. Forgiveness is a choice, Sam, not something you owe anyone. You get to feel how you feel." Sam's eyes fill with tears. "I just wanted us to be a team. Now I don't even know who we are." Monica squeezes her hand. "You're still a family, just a family that's hurting. You'll find your way, Sam, but take your time." Owen walks in, rubbing his eyes. He looks at Sam, worry in his voice. "Mom, are you and Dad okay? You both seem sad." Sam pulls him into a hug. "We're just having a hard week, buddy, but we love you, and we're going to be okay." Owen nods, resting his head on her shoulder. "I just want us to be happy again." Sam kisses his hair, her heart aching. "Me too." Later, Sam sits alone at the table, flipping through her notebook. She sees all the plans she made: vacations, new furniture, college savings. Now, everything is different, but maybe that's okay. Maybe it's time for new plans. She writes a note in the margin. "Start again, together, if we can." As the afternoon sun warms the kitchen, Sam makes a decision. She needs to see David. She needs to understand the whole story, to find closure for herself and her family. She closes her notebook and looks out the window, hope and fear mixing in her chest. She's not sure what she'll say, but she knows she has to try. The hospital room smells of antiseptic and quiet hope. Sam steps inside, her heart pounding. David sits on the bed, pale but awake, his eyes flickering with embarrassment as he looks away. Sam's voice is soft but steady. "Hi, David. I'm glad you're feeling better." David nods, his hands fidgeting with the blanket. "Thanks for coming, Sam. I wasn't sure you would." She takes a deep breath, sitting in the chair beside him. "I needed to see you, to understand." David's eyes meet hers, filled with regret. "I never wanted to cause so much trouble. I'm sorry for the pain I've brought to you and Jacob." Sam's voice cracks. "It's been hard, finding out about the savings, the secrets. I felt betrayed." David nods slowly. "I know, and I'm sorry. I never asked for help before. I was scared and ashamed." Sam looks down, then back up. "Why didn't you tell me?" David shrugs, a sad smile. "I didn't want to be a burden. I thought I could handle it alone." Sam's eyes soften. "We're supposed to be family. We help each other." David's voice is quiet. "I know. I just didn't want to cause more problems." Sam takes a moment, her voice gentle. "I wish you had trusted us. We could have faced it together." David looks away, ashamed. "I was afraid of judgment, of making things worse." Sam's thoughts drift for a moment. Sometimes fear makes us do things we regret, but it's never too late to make it right. The door opens quietly. Jacob steps in, his face tired but hopeful. "Sam, David, I'm here." David looks up, relief washing over his face. "Jacob." Jacob pulls up a chair, sitting close. "We need to talk, all of us." Sam nods. We do. The three sit in silence for a moment, the weight of the past hanging between them. Jacob breaks the silence. I should have told you everything, Sam. I was scared, but that's no excuse. Sam reaches for Jacob's hand. I want to believe that. I want us to be honest, no matter what. Jacob squeezes her hand gently. I'm ready to be honest. No more secrets. David adds, I want to make things right too. I'm grateful for your forgiveness. Sam looks at both men, tears in her eyes. It's going to take time, but I'm willing to try. Jacob smiles softly. Together, Sam takes a deep breath, her voice steady. We've been through a lot, but this is a new chapter. David nods. I want to be part of that. I want to rebuild what's been broken. Sam's voice softens. It won't be easy, but we have to start somewhere. Jacob looks at Sam, determination in his eyes. I promise to be better, to be open, to be here. David adds, and I'll do my part. No more secrets, no more hiding. Sam wipes a tear away. Thank you for being honest now, for wanting to heal. The room feels lighter, the first step toward healing taken. Sam's thoughts drift as she looks around the room. It's strange how pain can bring people together, how truth, even when hard, can open doors we thought were closed. Jacob's voice breaks through her thoughts. I'm sorry for the silence, for the distance. I want to be better, for you, for Owen, for us. Sam nods, her heart aching but hopeful. We'll get there, one step at a time. David smiles faintly. Thank you for giving me a chance. I won't take it for granted. Sam's voice is calm but firm. We all have to work at this, together. A soft silence falls. The three share a look, wounded but willing. Sam's mind wanders to the future. I don't know what lies ahead, but I know we have to face it together. No more secrets, no more silence. Have you ever learned the real reason behind a loved one's mistake? Did it change how you felt? Share your experience below. Later, Sam and Jacob walk out of the hospital hand in hand. The evening air is cool, carrying a sense of new beginnings. Sam's voiceover begins, calm and hopeful. Sometimes the hardest truths bring the deepest healing. We can't change the past, but we can choose how we move forward. With honesty, forgiveness, and love, we can rebuild what was broken. Jacob squeezes her hand gently. I'm ready to start again. Sam nods, a small smile on her lips. Me too. The camera fades as they walk toward their car, the night full of promise and hope. Sunlight pours through the kitchen window as Sam sits at the table, her budget notebook open. This time, the pages are filled with more than just numbers. There are doodles in the margins, notes about family movie nights, and reminders for Owen's science fair. Jacob sits across from her, calculator in hand, a gentle smile on his face. He glances up. We're getting there, Sam, little by little. She nods, feeling a quiet pride. We'll rebuild, together. Owen bursts into the room, waving a soccer ball. Can we go to the park now? Please. Jacob ruffles Owen's hair. You got it, champ. Let's pack a picnic. Sam closes her notebook, tucking it under her arm. She grabs sandwiches, fruit, and a blanket. The three of them pile into the car, laughter filling the air. At the park, they spread out the blanket under a big oak tree. Owen chases butterflies and kicks his ball across the grass. Jacob helps Sam unpack the food, their hands brushing. She smiles, feeling the warmth between them. They eat, talk, and share stories. There's no fancy vacation, no big plans, just a simple afternoon together. Sam looks at her family, her heart full. Owen flops down beside her, breathless and grinning. This is the best day ever. Jacob laughs. We should do this every week. Sam nods, her eyes shining. We will. As the sun sets, they lie on the blanket, watching the clouds drift by. Sam pulls out her notebook, jotting down a few words. Picnic. Perfect day. Her voice comes in, soft and hopeful. Sometimes, life doesn't go the way we planned, but with forgiveness, honesty, and a little hope, we can start again. Sacrifice can hurt, but it can also heal. And love, real love, can turn even the hardest moments into new beginnings. The camera lingers on the family, close and happy. The budget notebook resting nearby, now a symbol of resilience, growth, and the memories they're building together. The story ends with laughter, hugs, and the promise of many more hopeful days to come. If Sam and Jacob's story moved you, please give it a like and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more real-life, emotional stories. And if you know someone who needs a reminder that forgiveness and honesty can rebuild even the deepest wounds, please share this video with them. Your support means so much to us